The move to remote work has been a learning curve for everyone.
While Zoom meetings mimic in-person interaction, it isn't as spontaneous, and some employees are having trouble connecting and creating virtually. Derek James talked to a local professor and student who tried to find out what is it about remote work that seems to stifle innovation.
When the pandemic started, many of us were forced to work from home. While the share working from home full-time has fallen off, last year almost 34% of Minnesota workers worked remotely at least one day per week. But there are troubling signs among full remote workers.
People are disconnected, isolated, frustrated, not committed to the vision or the mission of the organization. And so I wanted to figure out, well, what is going on?
Bethel University professor Peggy Kendall teamed up with one of her students, Tristan Thomas.
You like this one?
In a 4-month-long pilot study to find answers.
We wanted to focus on this idea of psychological safety, which is a sense of people not speaking out, or they're feeling as if they can't speak out.
Which leads to another question. Does remote work stifle innovation and creativity?
To come up with a creative idea, you have to trust that people aren't going to think that, that was really a stupid idea.
In their interviews, they found a disconnect between managers and employees.
The biggest killer of psychological safety is this feeling that my boss is too busy and that my boss is too busy for me.
I don't know my boss, I don't know people around me, so I don't trust them. So maybe I should carry more of this workload, which equals then this burnout situation that's happening at home.
Their advice to managers in a virtual environment?
Watch your body language, and second, check in.
Don't assume that everything is okay. Figure out their mental space. Just ask them about life, ask them about their children.
After completing their work over the summer, Thomas graduated in December and has entered the workforce.
If I made you choose at this point, and I know you have many years ahead of you, yes, would you choose in-person, remote, or hybrid?
Hybrid.
And why?
Because you live in both worlds. And I believe that we are, no matter what I choose, in a sense, we are transitioning into a world where it's remotely now.
Kendall sees it differently.
A lot of people are really sold on virtual work. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, teaching virtually, oh my gosh.
In St. Paul with photojournalist Tom Avilas, Derek, WCCO News.
Kendall believes any company attempting a 100% return to the office will face an uphill battle. She says the most talented, qualified workers want flexibility and choice.